Hey everybody, today's business spotlight is none other than Hoppe Tree Service, one of my favorite organizations. And I am with Fred Hoppe, one of the co-owners. Thanks for letting us in here. So we are in West Dallas at their administrative offices, but also their urban wood lab. And I love this stuff. You probably don't know this about me, but I did a little woodworking when I was younger.
Really?
I did. So Fred and I have known each other for years, but he probably didn't know that. I'm fascinated by what you do. So talk a little bit about your business.
Sure. Well, like you mentioned, this is our administrative office for the Hoppe Tree Service. Me and my brother are co-owners, third generation owners of the company. So we've been doing pruning, removals, and plant health care for years, for decades. So one of the more exciting new things we've started is the division that we call the Urban Wood Lab. So urban wood utilization is huge. Emerald ash borer was really the big catalyst for it. 4 or 5 years ago, trees started dying left and right. And as opposed to cutting all these trees up into firewood, taking it to a dump, we wanted to utilize that and find a higher purpose for this wood and have it live on. A lot of people have to take trees down and they don't necessarily want to, so being able to provide them with lumber that they can use is a pretty awesome feeling.
And we're going to show you guys a lot of what they have here in a second. But the one thing I thought that was really interesting about your business is that you also focus on health of the trees.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't like taking trees down. You'd think tree service would love to do that, but we really love keeping them happy, healthy, and alive. Right. So that's where we really flourish is expert pruning, plant health care programs, keeping trees healthy as well as taking care of trees that are sick. But when there's a necessity to take a tree down, and we're experts in that, and we can help out, and we can also provide them with a cool piece of wood afterwards.
Well, and they also will help you in planting that new tree as well, right? Because you take one down, it would be nice to put one back for the environment and everything too.
Absolutely.
So let's show our viewers some of the pieces that you have here, and we have one of those pieces you were just talking about. This is
like I mentioned, ash. This is definitely a big popular seller in our store. Partially, it's a great price point. There's a lot of it as well. There's really cool characteristics. Every piece is unique, so everything's one of a kind. So, if you're taking a piece out of this store, you're the only one in the world that has it.
And some of the purposes for something like this, when people come in, your consumers?
The purposes are all over across the board. These live edge slabs, which are huge sellers for us, perfect coffee table, great do-it-yourself project for entry-level woodworkers or anyone up to expert level that wants to work with epoxy. And we do a lot of processing of the pieces too. So you can get rough cut, you can get something planed down. We can offer finishes, straight line cuts, so we can give you a good head start on a project with some of the tools that we have that the weekend warrior might not.
I love this business because it's not only doing necessities, right? Trees have to come down, that's just the reality, but you're repurposing some of those. And I love what you're doing here. If you get the opportunity, they're located on 73rd Street, South 73rd between National and Beecher. Check them out. The Urban Wood Lab is an awesome place, especially if you're a woodworker. Hey, thanks for taking the time with us today and to learn a little bit more about Hoppe Tree Service.